Hey everybody, this is Michael, aka Faithful Raider, just checking in for my HCG vlog. Today is round 3, phase 2, Vlcd 1. Yes, today is Vlcd 1 for me. I'm really glad to be back on HCG diet. My last vlog was over 2 months ago. I've been MIA for a long time, almost 3 months, I think, since I had finished my last round, my last phase 2. I had a very short phase 3, and then I was just like, okay, bag it, and I was done. So, back on it now, and I'm excited, mainly because I have a lot of weight to lose. During the last few months, I haven't weighed myself. I did weigh myself about mid-August, and which was, that's been 2 months ago. And well, my last round I finished at 248. I weighed myself, and this was just a few weeks after. I was already up to 264 in like 3 weeks. That was like really fast. I just bounced right back up. But I didn't want to worry about it. I was just going to take a break because it's the end of last round. I was so frustrated. I don't remember if you guys saw those, my last vlogs, but the end of the last round, I just was so ready for it to be done, and I needed a long break. So I took a longer break. Didn't really care about gaining too much weight. But between August and a couple days ago, when I weighed myself, I had only gained 4 pounds, and I ate a lot, which is really weird. So I'm not quite sure if my body just kind of adjusted to that level. Like really, I was, not watching what I was eating at all. And I only gained 4 pounds between that time in 2 months. So I'm not quite sure, if it was just the HCG stabilizing my weight at that point, or what. So anyway, one thing that did make me think though, and one of the reasons why I kind of did it, was just to see what my weight's going to do when I'm off of HCG and I'm off of any other rounds and I'm just eating normally. And something I did notice is that I jumped up quite a bit of weight, maybe 15 or 20 pounds. So it makes me want to adjust my final goal. I was originally thinking 199 is where I want to be at, and it would take me 2 more rounds to get there when I was at 240. When I was at 248 at the end of the last round. Well, that definitely makes me think that I'm probably going to need an extra round, and I'm probably going to need to go below 190 to be able to, when I stop, give me a little bit more cushion to a little bit more leeway, so I can stay under 200 when I start to really, go back to the way I normally eat. But so it was, it was a kind of a good eye opener just to see what my body did off of HCG. Also, my hunger was really getting out of control. Like I would eat and be hungry, and would just back the way I was before I was on ECG, where I could just eat and eat and eat and not even get full. So in a lot of ways, I was really excited to get back on ECG just to make that feeling go away. Of course, when you're off of HCG, you don't have to worry so much about your cravings, because when you crave something, you can just go get it. Today I've been having a little bit of cravings. But more than that, it's just kind of been like just getting back into it. Today's been a hard day. I've, just not feeling very well today, and it was like everything that could go wrong went wrong today. Forgot my lunch. Yeah, that's not a good. So luckily I have a good plan B in place for when I do forget my lunch from my previous rounds. There's a grocery store just down the street that sells grilled chicken by the pound, and I just got a little bit of that. And of course they sell apples, so I was good. I was just able to buy some chicken and apples, and I was ready to go. But yeah, like very first day, forgot my lunch. So just kind of tells you, what kind of day I had today. It's like everything was just a disaster. But I'm home now. I haven't cheated. I've been on protocol all day. So that's a good sign. Just update my dose. At the end of last round, I did switch from 125 to 150. And if I remember right, it helped me lose weight faster, but it didn't control my hunger as well. So I'm a little worried about that aspect. I'm going to kind of watch it this round. I might play with my dose a little bit, but I am starting at 150, and I have done that through my load days. So my load, I did gain 3 pounds on my load. And what was weird this time is usually my first day of load is usually like no problem. I can eat whatever, and then the second day is when I struggle. The first day, by the end of the morning, I was already like, blah, I can't eat anymore. And I literally, from that point on, all the rest of the load day, that day and the next day, everything I ate, I pretty much forced myself. And so to go up, to get a 3 pound gain on the load when I really was not wanting to eat anything, makes me think I had a pretty good load. So, and I'm pretty confident that those 3 pounds are going to come all right off probably the next day or two. So, so for people who are doing, worrying about your load days, they don't worry about it. Just have a good load. Make sure that you eat everything that you need to eat, and it'll come off quick. So I'm not too worried about that. Though it did hurt getting on the scale this morning and seeing above 270 again. Considering I was in the 240s, that's like, it's 23 pounds, but it's, from the 40s to the 70s is harsh. So I'm excited about getting back down to where I was and below that. I'm figuring it'll be, my goal is 36-ish, 35, 36. And so basically I want to be in the 230s, probably the low to mid 230s by the time I finish this round. Not sure how long I'm going to go. I was kind of calculating right now, sometime before Thanksgiving that I finish. I wanted to get 2 more rounds in by the end of this year. I don't know if that's going to be possible, just based on how the days are going to work. So we'll see. Really doesn't matter either way because, it's been a really successful year. I've had really good weight loss. I really, really would love to get to 100 pounds down by the end of the year. That would be great. So 233 is definitely a goal that I want to be at somewhere before December 31st. We'll see. It would just mean a lot to me to be at that point. If it doesn't happen, it's not a big deal. And it's a long way to go that's 39 pounds from 38 pounds from where I'm at right now. That's more than I've ever lost in a round. I think the most I did was 36. But maybe with the round and then a little bit in a phase 3 weight loss, it might happen. So it's not too far away, and it's definitely a possible goal. That's what I'm going to be shooting for this round is 233. So, and it's nice to be back in the community. I haven't posted on Facebook just because I really wasn't doing anything with HCG at the time, and I don't know. I'm just like I'm not a big Facebook person anyway. I love to get on there and get support from people and talk to people about HCG, but other than that, I really don't do much with Facebook. So, but I need to get back to starting watching vlogs. I haven't watched vlogs at all because I've taken such a long break. So I'm excited to get back and watching vlogs and making my vlogs. So my daily vlogs are such a huge inspiration to me. Like, they really motivate me, knowing that by the end of the day I'm going to have to come and make an accounting of everything that I've done for today and put it on there for everyone to see. It really motivates me. And and again, as I've said in my other vlogs, one day I know my daughter will watch these and she'll kind of see everything that I've done and, you know, how I felt, and, you know, kind of to motivate her too, to know one day that, you know, she'll know, you know, of my struggles of, you know, weight loss, and how some days it was really hard, but I really kept my focus, and I don't know, I think it's something that will help her, hopefully inspire her to do things that she might seem hard down the road. So anyway, so today on my Vlcd one, talking about everything going wrong, I left home without giving my injection today. I had to turn back around. Like I say, it was just total. I don't know where my brain was at today, but yeah, I left home without giving myself my shot. So I went down like 2 blocks, was getting ready to just start, you know, driving, and I was like, wait a second, there's something I forgot, and I'm like, oh, I totally forgot my shot. So I came home, gave myself my shot, didn't remember my lunch even though I was back home, and left again. So anyway, but so anyway, other than that little mishap, everything else has been pretty good. Like I said, I stayed on protocol. I had chicken, apples. Didn't have any veggies. If you guys have watched my other vlogs, I'm so bad about eating my vegetables. I'd like to say that maybe this round will be different. It probably won't be, though. We'll see. Wait, were you shaking your head? Rochelle's over here shaking her head. So, and the other important aspect is I got my water in today. For those who have watched my vlogs before, you know what a struggle it is for me to get my water down. Yeah, today I got 4 liters in, and it's 6:30. So, it's a good, you know, a good start for the water. I forced myself to do the water like at every step. Even on the very first liter, I was already hating it. But making sure I've got really cold water seems to help, and you know, just rotating my water. I have 2 water bottles, and I just one in the fridge or the freezer, and one at my desk at work. And I make myself little goals. I usually try my first liter down before 9 or 9:30, second liter down by lunchtime, and then my 3rd liter down in the afternoon. And today I was actually like, it was about 4 o'clock, and I was thinking to myself, well, I've got 3 liters down, I'm okay, but I'm actually a little bit thirsty. So I went ahead and finished up the 4th liter, and I think I'm done for tonight. I don't think I'm going to drink anymore. But you know, that's, for me, the drinking the water is probably the hardest part out of any of this. Is, you know, the cravings sometimes get bad, and you know, sometimes I do get a little hungry, but honestly, pushing myself to drink the water every day is the hardest part of HCG for me. So one other thing I did want to talk about was my vitamin supplements. I always do my vitamin supplements. I've been keeping up with them even though I've been off HCG. I've been trying to keep all my supplements. When I'm on phase 2, I always try to get my multivitamin in every day. I also take my B12. I usually, for the last couple months, I haven't taken my B12 because I haven't felt like I've needed it. My energy level's been really great. But starting today, I was back on my B12, so I'm taking B12. I need to get some more vitamin D because I ran out of that from my previous round. I also take zinc. Sometimes, like tonight, I may take my magnesium and calcium and zinc supplement instead. And then L-lysine I also take, amino acids. So, and that's all my supplements that I take. I take that every day. So I know that some people say, you know, some people like to take a multivitamin and some people don't. I've always taken a vitamin, and it hasn't affected my weight loss. In fact, I think I've done a lot better on it since I've taken a multivitamin. So if you're not doing that, you might want to give it a try. And just see how it works for you. So anyway, don't have that much to say today because I haven't weighed myself to see how my first day went. I'm hopefully I've lost. If I gained, I'll be really sad. I don't think I will. Anyway, so I think that's about it. Oh, I did want to just say, how long this round is going. I would prefer this to be a little bit longer round just because I've been off for a long time. But really, it's kind of going to be based more on how my weight loss goes. If I seem to lose pretty quick, it might be a shorter round. If I'm struggling in this round, I might push myself a little bit longer. I really am. I would prefer a little bit longer round this time, though. Just there's something about being on HCG, and I felt it today. Sometimes as hard as it is, it's just you're focusing so much on food and what you can't have. For me, there is some kind of feeling of comfort. I've said it before, like this feeling comfortable. Just the structure of the HCG really makes me want to be on HCG. Just I never worry about what I'm supposed to eat unless I forget my lunch. I always, I have my plan. I know what I'm going to do, and as long as I just stick to that, I know I'm going to lose weight. Like today, there was a drug rep lunch at work, and I just totally avoided it. Afterwards, they had some Coke and Diet Coke sitting on the tables that were left over, and I would have loved to have some of that, but just getting to the point right now, I just need to put in my mind of always just saying, nope, I'm on my diet. Everybody at work knows my plan. Everybody knows when I'm on my diet. And like the very first thing, like I was in the back, warming up my chicken and cutting my apples, and everybody's like, oh, you're back on your diet. So, when people around you know that you're dieting and are supportive, it does definitely make a difference. So, and hopefully this round will be, that much easier because I have someone here who's going to be doing it with me and motivating me. So, and we'll be motivating each other. So I'm really excited for that. Just makes, at the end of the day when you come home and just, I had to really struggle with cravings, and you just be able to talk about things like that. And have someone who can identify with what you're going through. To know that you're only eating 500 calories a day, and being able to talk to somebody who's also only eating 500 calories a day, and you can share, that struggle and really help support each other, it means a lot. And that's why getting involved in the community is so important. If you're watching and you're not, if you're just doing HCG on your own, really think about trying to get into some kind of group or just some kind of connection with somebody who's gone through HCG or who's going through it, just to kind of get a feel, have a sounding board where you can just talk about your frustrations. I've talked to people at work about it a little bit sometimes, and it's just like, I can't believe you're only eating that for lunch. That doesn't really help support you. They just can't really understand what you're going through. So having somebody who knows what you're going through and has struggled with it as well and has succeeded too, it just really helps motivate you. So anyway, so that's it for today. Probably a little shorter than my usual one, so I'm sure later this week they'll get back to my usual half-hour vlogs. I know some people hate those, but anyway, so that's it for today. Thanks for watching, you guys. We'll talk to you later. Bye.